Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Wendy if you are new, and every day for 12 days I am bringing you different content regarding Christmas. So today I'm going to read to you out of this book, and this book was gifted to us by dear friends of ours. And this book goes over hymns and songs from in church and where they originated from, who wrote them, the story behind them. And there's one in here that's really fascinating. It's about the song, the Hallelujah Chorus, or the Messiah. And I know for us, whenever I was in high school, there was always this standing tradition where we would sing the Hallelujah Chorus at the end. And then all of the graduates from years past would come up and join us on the stage. And it was so nice. And so I'm going to read to you where the Messiah came from and how it was written and by whom. His father tried to discourage his musical interests, preferring that he enter the legal profession. But it was the organ, harpsichord, and violin that captured the heart of young George FridericHandel. Once accompanying his father to the court of Duke Johann Adolf, George wandered into the chapel, found the organ, and started improvising. The startled Duke exclaimed, "Who is this remarkable child?" This child soon began composing operas, first in Italy, then in London. By his 20s, he was the talk of England and the best paid composer on earth. He opened the Royal Academy of Music. Londoners fought for seats at his every performance, and his fame soared around the world. But the glory passed. Audiences dwindled. His music became outdated, and he was thought of as an old fogey. Newer artists eclipsed the aging composer. One project after another he tried, and he failed. And Handel, now bankrupt, he grew depressed. The stress brought on a case of palsy that crippled some of his fingers. Handel's great days are over, wrote Frederick the Great. His inspiration is exhausted. Yet his troubles also matured him, softening his sharp tongue. His temper mellowed, and his music became more heartfelt. One morning, Handel received by post a manuscript from Charles Jennens. It was a word-for-word collection of various biblical texts about Christ. The opening words from Isaiah 40 moved Handel. Comfort ye, my people." On August 22nd, 1741, he shut the door of his London home and started composing music for the words. 23 days later, the world had Messiah. "Whether I was in the body or out of the body when I wrote it, I know not," Handel later said, trying to describe the experience. Messiah opened in London to enormous crowds on March 23rd, 1743, with Handel leading from his harpsichord. King George II, who was present that night, surprised everyone by leaping to his feet during the Hallelujah Chorus. No one knows why. Some believe the king, being hard of hearing, thought it was their national anthem. No matter, from that day, audiences everywhere have stood in reverence during the stirring words, "Hallelujah, for he shall reign forever and ever." Handel's fame was rekindled, and even after he lost his eyesight, he continued to play the organ for performances or his oratorios until his death in London on April 14th, 1759. So if you're interested in this book, the author is Robert J. Morgan, and there are hundreds of songs in this book that give you brief descriptions, just like that one, about where the song came from, how it was written, and why. And it's really neat to hear some of the background stories behind some of these. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye.